Top 10 Anime on Crunchyroll. For lots of anime fans, the go-to place to stream series, new or old, is none other than the website Crunchyroll. But with hundreds of titles available to view, how do you decide what's worth watching? This is where we come in. This list will go over the top 10 anime available to watch on Crunchyroll. 2 series are still ongoing, with the exception of Black Clover, as the series has only just finished in March 2021. Super series such as the Naruto franchise, Hunter x Hunter, and the Dragon Ball franchise won't be included, so let's dive in. Number 10, That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. Don't we all wish we could be transported to another world? One full of fantasy, fun, and adventure? Well, for the lonely 37-year-old Satoru Mikami, this is exactly what happens. Satoru's conscience is transported through space until he is reincarnated in a new world as a simple slime. As he gets used to his slime body and gains the new name Rimuru Tempest, his exploits and interactions with other monsters set off a series of events that will forever change this new world. Originally aired in 2018, That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime is currently on its second series, with the second half of the 24-episode series slated to be airing in July 2021. Number 9, ReZero, Starting Life in Another World. After a 4-year hiatus, ReZero, Starting Life in Another World is back. The second season of this popular anime finally began again in 2020, after the last episode finished all the way back in 2016. The series follows Subaru Natsuki, a young man who is summoned to a fantasy-like world, where soon after arriving, he is killed, whilst trying to help a young elf that he befriends. Subaru revives a few hours in the past, and quickly learns that he has the ability to rewind time, but a side effect is that no one else remembers what has happened. Using this ability, Subaru decides to help the young elf Emilia become the next queen of the kingdom, along with helping the other friends that he makes. Whilst being able to turn back time might be a cool power, dying every time you want to use it sounds a bit too painful for me. Number 8, Black Clover. Black Clover follows the story of 2 orphan boys, Asta and Yuno, who were raised in the outskirts of the Clover Kingdom. In this world, people are born with magic, with Yuno being a prodigy with an above-average magic level and the ability to master it, whilst Asta was born with no magic and had to train hard in order to compete with Yuno. The story follows as the 2 boys battle to become the next Wizard King, with friends and enemies being made along the way. Whilst the series has come to an end as of March 2021, for the time being anyway, a feature-length film has been announced, which fans are guessing will be released sometime in 2022. No official release date has been given yet. Kind of a problem here. If you guys don't like this video, Senpai won't notice me. Oh, phew. Thanks for clicking like. I'm sure he'll look at me now. Number 7, The Rising of Shield Hero. Imagine if the new Jumanji took place in a fantasy world full of monsters, which the heroes had to kill, and you've got yourself the anime, The Rising of Shield Hero. Well, sort of. Anyway, when young Naofumi Iwatani is transported to another dimension, he is chosen to be one of the 4 heroes destined to save this fantasy-like world. Given the mantle of the Shield Hero, Naofumi sets about saving the world from the deadly monsters known as the Wave, only to be betrayed by the only member of his party and accused of harassment, which leads everyone, nobles and peasants alike, to hate him. Now stuck in this new and dangerous world, Naofumi must somehow learn to survive. With season 2 quickly approaching, fans of the series anxiously wait to see the next part of the story, which should be airing in October 2021. Number 6, Dr. Stone. It's the year 5738 CE, and humanity has been frozen in stone for over 3,700 years. One day, a 15-year-old genius called Senku Ishigami is revived only to discover that all traces of human civilization have been eroded by time. Determined to discover what happened and possibly how to cure everyone, Senku sets about studying the petrified people. After 6 months pass, Senku's friend Taiju Oki is also revived, and Senku is able to discover the reason for their revival. Upon discovering the cure, the 2 boys set about rebuilding civilization, but challenges arise soon as they've revived. Tsukasa, who is determined to create a civilization based on power and strength. As the 2 boys go their separate ways, determined to create a world based on their beliefs, secrets are revealed and mysteries discovered. Who will win in the end? Will science save the world, or will power and strength be the new status quo? With season 2 finished as of March 2020, we are well on our way to finding out. Number 5. My Hero Academia. If you haven't heard of this well-beloved series, then you've probably been living under a rock. But fear not, for those of you who haven't heard of it or don't really know what it's about, we'll give you a brief rundown. In a world where people are born with special powers called quirks, Izuku Midoriya is what is known as a quirkless person. After a chance encounter with All Might, the #1 hero in the world, Midoriya is given his chance to fulfill his dream of becoming a hero by inheriting All Might's quirk, One for All. As Midoriya trains to master his newfound quirk at the prestigious hero school UA, he meets new friends, competes against old rivals, and battles against a league of villains who are determined to get rid of heroes once and for all. Currently on its 5th season, there's plenty more of My Hero Academia to come. Number 4. Haikyuu. When we think of volleyball, we probably all think of a sunny beach and a fun game with our friends. But for Shoyo Hinata from the anime Haikyuu, volleyball is everything. After falling in love with the sport after witnessing one of the best players on TV, Shoyo decides he wants to become a pro volleyball player and decides to join his school's volleyball club. After being totally obliterated in his first competitive match, Shoyo moves up to Karasuno High School, where he discovers that he'll be on the volleyball team with the same person who beat him back in his first competition. Will Shoyo be able to let go of the past and become the best volleyball player anyone's ever seen? Or will he stumble at the last moment? To find out, just head on over to Crunchyroll and give it a watch. Number 3. Demon Slayer. Set in the Taisho era in Japan, Demon Slayer tells the story of a young and intelligent boy, Tanjiro Kamado, who's on a quest to kill the demon who slaughtered his family and who left his sister cursed. In order to do this, Tanjiro must train to become a Demon Slayer, a race of humans who battle demons, and master a technique called breathing styles, which gives them superhuman strength and enhanced resistance, complete with a beautiful art style, which delivers epically stunning fight scenes. Demon Slayer might just be the next rising star of anime. Number 2. Jujutsu Kaisen. A massively popular anime, Jujutsu Kaisen follows the story of Yuji Itadori, a young teenager who joins his school's occult research club just for the fun of it, after deciding that the track and field club was just too much effort, despite his natural ability for it. Yuji's life is turned upside down when he meets a shaman who goes by the name of Megumi Fushiguro, who is searching Yuji's school to retrieve a cursed object. When Yuji's friends in the occult club unseal the cursed object, it's up to Yuji to save them by swallowing the cursed item and absorbing the demon who resided in it. As a result, Yuji becomes cursed by the object and is dragged into Megumi's world of shamans and demons. Jujutsu Kaisen has just recently finished up its 1st season with a wide range of positive reviews for its solid and fluid animation, epic fight scenes, and entertaining characters. Whilst the 2nd series hasn't been officially announced at the time of this being written, it's probably only a matter of time before this awesome anime is back on our screens. Before we reveal our number 1 pick, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons for new top 10s from Anime Dive X. Number 1. Attack on Titan. Arguably one of the most popular and most viewed anime for at least the last decade, Attack on Titan has garnered a massive following since its first debut in 2013, with the series creator Isayama Hajime receiving widespread critical acclaim for its thematic complexity, engaging story, ambient horror, and sprawling world. It follows the story of Eren Yeager as he grows from an innocent child to a revenge-driven soldier after witnessing the death of his mother and hometown at the hands of giant humanoid creatures called Titans. As the series progresses, we come to learn that Eren has the ability to turn into a Titan himself, but as more secrets are revealed, what was once a simple fight for survival develops into a battle of beliefs and the right to freely live in a world of equals. The series is currently on its 4th and final season, with the last episode of Part 1 leaving its fans on an agonizing cliffhanger. Part 2 of the final season is slated to air during the winter anime season, meaning it could be either 2021 or 2022 before we see the ultimate conclusion. That's the end of our list. We hope you enjoyed it and maybe found some new anime to try out. Let us know what your favorite series available on Crunchyroll are in the comments below. And what other anime content would you like to see us cover? Don't forget to like and subscribe to keep up to date with all new videos from Anime Dive X.